When you've started work at an office job, whether that's for a corporation or for a government, they are going to have a dress code that is probably going to be a little bit different than you're used to. Some offices have a stricter dress code than others, but chances are you're going to have to figure out a way to make your wardrobe meet the standard of that place. If you've been following my videos for a while, you already know about the idea of the Young Professional Starter Kit and how that can serve as your foundation for a good dressed up wardrobe anywhere. But your charcoal suit and navy blazer are not things that you're going to want to wear every single day, because eventually they're going to wear through and need dry cleaning and so forth. And even offices with a stricter dress code probably don't require that you dress full hilt every single day. So you're going to want to look for things that will work for it. So let's talk a little bit about that. First, you want to have a good foundation. I chose the charcoal suit for the Young Professional Starter Kit because I think that charcoal provides the best color base and it works with everything. But you don't want to only wear one charcoal pair of pants every day, because they will wear through and they will start to get funky if you wear them too often. So I recommend at least one other pair of charcoal dress pants. I actually have more like 4. And then if you want to add a little bit of color variety, light gray, which I also suggested in the starter kit. So the next most common and versatile colors used after gray are probably tan or cream, or some variation of that. I typically like darker tans for the winter time, although they can be used year-round, and I typically use lighter tans or creams in the summer. But depending on what you pair them with, they can also be pretty well used year-round. And of course, navy, because everybody loves a good blue, and this is going to work really well with your brown and burgundy shoes. And things like this. Once you have your solid colors down, I might suggest 1 or 2 more little additions. So something else that I've been experimenting with quite a lot and that I've really come to enjoy is actually using patterned dress pants to go with my solid colored sport coats and blazers and just wearing them casually. Now, the pattern does not have to go super nuts. It doesn't have to be like a gigantic tartan or a plaid or something like this. It can be something really subtle, like this herringbone that I've got here, which I just think adds just that little extra bit of depth to the outfit. And the great thing about something like this is something that can be dressed up very well with your really classy looking blazers, but it can also be worn with your more casual pieces as well. So something like this is going to have a lot of versatility, and it's going to look really good with office wear, whether it is worn formally or casually. After you have a good pant rotation, whether you make your next purchase another suit or 2, or a small collection of sport coats and blazers, or a collection of more casual jackets or shirts, will be dictated by your company culture and by your aesthetic and by how strict the dress code is. But the general rule is you're going to want to find pieces that have versatility, that work with every other piece, and that way it's easy for you to mix and match, but still have a good variety, so you don't have to wear the same thing every day. But for the sake of the life and wear of your garments, having stuff that mixes and matches is still going to require an infusion of variety. So make sure that you do both, and that will give you a nice rotation of stuff that you can wear to work. Let me know if this video was helpful for you or not. This is part of our What to Wear series. So if you've got a place or an event or an environment that you want me to cover how to dress well in, let me know in the comments and we'll try to do a video on it. I've really enjoyed doing this for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you soon.